Gummy bears floating in a vat of creamy milk chocolate? How could you go wrong? I don't know. I suspect in a lot of ways. Hey everyone, welcome to another review. This is Muddy Bears by the Taste of Nature Inc. company. Muddy Bears, up for review. My name is Jeff. This is the Candy Aisle. This is what we do. We do candy reviews. I'm just sighing. I'm just sighing because I don't know who thought this was a good idea. That's exactly right. These are milk chocolate covered gummy bears. Look how happy this guy is. This is some kink, definitely. Look at him. He's loving it. Good for you. That's okay. There are 3 flavors of fruit gummies. There is apple, pineapple, and strawberry. Yeah. Okay. Muddy Bears. So, everyone's got to know, do you see gummy bears and chocolate? Do you see gummy anything and chocolate together very often? No. Do you know why? Because it's a bad idea. It just doesn't work. I've seen it, I guess in Canada we have a chocolate bar called the Big Turk, which is like Turkish Delight covered in chocolate. I know that it exists. It's not totally unheard of, but it's not a good idea. It's never a good idea. This is like a theater style box. This also comes in a bag. There's your ingredients. There's your nutrition facts. This is their new product, Dolish edible cookie dough. Taste of Nature, not to be confused with the Taste of Nature that makes pretty decent granola bars. This is Taste of Nature Inc. I wonder where they're out of. Santa Monica, it says here, right? Inc. Yeah, in Santa Monica. These are the guys that make cookie dough bites. Cookie dough bites, I think, would be their biggest product. And then, which, leads to a natural extension of just Dolish, edible cookie dough. I was looking on their website. They have a product. They have licensed, officially licensed Dr. Pepper flavored cotton candy, which sounds absolutely amazing. I'd like to try that. But I haven't reviewed all the cookie dough bites. I think I've reviewed maybe 2 or 3 of the SKUs of that. And most, I did it long time ago. I remember when I used to live in San Francisco, when I was leaving San Francisco and I was I'm moving to Canada, I had already started the channel and I was oh, well, I'll review a few things that at least I know are probably not available in Canada, which cookie dough bites are not, or certainly were not at the time. They might be now. Definitely not the kind of thing I would go for. That's how you're supposed to do it, right? Didn't totally work. That's okay. So, if you live in the States, do you get this? I live in Canada, But do you get this for the movie theater? Is this something a standard you would see at the movie theater? I don't think you can get it in Canada at the movie theater. Wow. Amazing. Don't they look so good? They're really they're fully enrobed. Smells like milk chocolate. That does not look like a gummy bear, that's for sure. Why even make it into a bear if you can't tell it all at the end, right? It should be super fine detailed work to make it look like a bear, even after it's been, chocolatified, I would say. All right, let's give it a shot. I'm sure it's not terrible. I'm sure it's just fine. That's the pineapple. Is it? It's the white, but let me taste it. Boy, I can tell this is definitely one of those ones that would get pretty messy pretty quick. Yeah. Not a bad fruit gummy bear. I mean, for a gummy bear, right? That's pretty good. The pineapple flavoring, pretty good. The milk chocolate, look at that. That one, they did it. You can basically tell that's a bear. I get it. Good job on this one, for sure. So, definitely not as bad as I was expecting. The chocolate does very little to hurt or help the gummy bear. It's very separate. Like, think about how long it takes you to eat a tiny thin layer of milk chocolate versus how long it takes you to eat a gummy bear. Like, by the time I'm even getting to the flavor of the gummy bear, again, that was the strawberry. That was a pretty good flavored gummy bear, and not overly chewy. I find the Haribo gummy bears, which are of course the classic ones, a little too chewy for my taste. But it's like, for just a gummy bear, not bad. The chocolate doesn't really interact with the gummy. So, another strawberry. So I guess maybe you just like both things, chocolate and gummies. I don't know really why you want them in a single bite, since they don't really help each other. The milk chocolate is pretty mid. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's terrible though. Like, some of the Hershey's milk chocolate is definitely worse than this. This is fine. It's totally fine. Candy bar milk chocolate, you don't expect like super high quality. This is fine, especially in such minimal amounts. It is a very little bit of chocolate, so maybe if you wanted more, you could maybe say this is too little, but this is almost like, in my mind, this is two products, and for me, it doesn't really make sense why they're together, other than, this guy, he loves it. It's fine. It's fine. You do you, boo. Yeah. So this is actually totally fine. I still haven't hit a green apple, but this is another pineapple. But based on the fruit flavors of the pineapple and the strawberry, good job. Good job with the gummy bears. It's the kind of bounciness that I like, which I think is totally like a personal preference. But like really, rich, flavorful. And the milk chocolate, like I said, it's fine. These might get a little melty. I could see that. I don't know that these are really a great movie theater kind of treat, if that's the idea. But not terrible. There's worse things, right? Definitely worse things. So I gotta give it to them. Muddy Bears hasn't like won me over, but it has surprised me in that my low bar was exceeded. So good for you, Muddy Bears. And like, I kind of like the aesthetics here. Like, it's a cute gimmick. It's a good name. This guy is like, there's so many questions, but like, I don't know if I want to know the answers. I do, kind of. Anyway, that's my take on Muddy Bears. I think they're actually all right. I'm going to give them a decent 3 out of 5. I think some people might really like chocolate and gummy together. I don't really see why you have them together. Doesn't totally make sense to me. And I think that there really legitimately is a reason why no one else does chocolates and gummies together, because why? Why? They're just the time it takes to eat one versus the other is just so different that they're not really having any effect on each other. Maybe if you had a chocolate flavored gummy, is that a thing? It must be a thing, right? Someone must have done that. Anyway, that's beside the point. 3 out of 5, I think, is definitely a decent score for Muddy Bears. Good for you, Taste of Nature Inc. You surprised me. Now, I just got to go find that Dr. Pepper cotton candy. Thanks everyone for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. So long.